Flash floods, wildfires, hurricanes. Much of the world realizes the science, the facts. Across the globe, climate change is making all of these natural disasters worse, but not U.S. President Donald Trump.
It's one of the great scams, but the amazing thing is that nobody talks about it anymore. They're not talking about the Green New Deal anymore. They're not talking about environmental anymore. They're not talking about the oceans will rise by 1/16 of an inch over the next 400 years.
In fact, his administration is not talking about climate change at all, ordering agencies to eliminate any mention of it. The U.S. government website dedicated to tracking all things climate taken offline. The National Climate Assessment, the definitive government report on the latest research, statistics, and forecasts about the impacts of global warming, canceled. The past 5 reports scrubbed from the web. Scientists say this has real-world consequences.
All of that makes American governments, businesses, and communities less able to easily access information on how climate is changing, what they can do about it. It's widely used by American businesses, by local governments, by farmers, insurance companies, educators. It's used by a broad swath of the public to understand and prepare for climate change.
Grants to help communities prepare for climate change have been suspended, and cuts to the federal workforce are also having an impact. Both the National Weather Service and NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, are facing cuts to staff. The National Weather Service has cut 600 out of around 4,900 jobs, and a proposal would see NOAA cut around 17% of its staff. That means in some places, weather balloons are no longer being launched. Those collect daily information to forecast the weather. For more than 40 years, the U.S. military has provided information from satellites that collect information on the atmosphere and oceans. The Pentagon announced that data will no longer be available to scientists worldwide at the end of July. And President Trump's budget proposal for 2026 seeks to zero out all funding focused on climate change. That could take the Mauna Loa Observatory in Hawaii offline. Since 1958, it has tracked the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Ralph Keeling says his definitive data could be lost to the world.
The U.S. is kind of something like half of the global observing that's going on. So the loss of U.S. observing will be a blow to the whole world. But I think no country will pay a higher price than the U.S., both because of our loss in stature, but also because of the loss of capability to understand what's happening, not just globally, but also to the United States itself. All of that's on the chopping block.
The United States, historically the country that has done the most to cause climate change, now planning to do very little to stop it. Patty Culhane, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.